talk a little bit about the race plan then for today. On paper, when you look to it, should be a sprint stage. So I think in the start we don't need to do anything too special. As always, just having that general just overview of what's going on. But we don't need to be jumping, we don't need to be following things. We can also be quite relaxed about what's going on. Ineos, I think, will control it. They can keep the jersey for quite a few days with Ghana, following yesterday. So I think they will look to try and control it. And then there's probably 5 or 6 sprint teams that also will want a smaller breakaway so that it ends in a bunch sprint. That doesn't mean to say that they will chase during the day, but they will when they know the break is smaller, then there's more chance. So I think in the start we can just get into it, into the race. Like we discussed, we want to ride together through the course of the day. We want to be together and start that intention. So we don't need to pick our in the first spot, second spot, etc. We can also just naturally find our spot. But when we ride together through the stage, then that would be good. Coming into the final, I think first stage, sprint day, already the road is going to start kind of filling up at the front quite early, quite far out. Again, when we need to take our spot, we can do that. But also when we're directly behind a good GC team that also claims a spot and we can't get, we'd rather be on the side behind a good GC team than kind of stuck in that real washing machine in the middle, where one guy's sat on the front but the rest of the team is kind of all over the place. So when we can take the side of the road at the front, then we should try and do that. But if we have to kind of sit just behind in our bubble, then also that's okay there. Chris and Michael to kind of take the wind in those moments to keep the guys safe. Roman, then Jai kind of behind that, and then Max directly in behind those guys, keeps them safe and keeps them further forward. And then Nico, Nikias and Nico to kind of sit behind that in that bubble and kind of protect from behind. They also then need to get back into that protective bubble of the peloton. And then the final part of the lead out is Nico, Nikias and then Max. When we can get those guys into kind of 1.2 k's to go, and they're still 3 together, they also will have to surf a little bit, probably between 2.5 k to go and 1 k to go, but they need to maybe just pick up a sprint train, and then we go full.